Unfortunately, not all children treat their parents with respect. Sometimes when their father and mother leave the old age, people send them to a nursing home and do not care about those who helped them grow up and get on their feet. Such ungrateful children should learn fidelity from animals. Moreover, it may not necessarily be about ordinary dogs. When this story happened, its main character was no longer a young man. The elderly man lived a rather difficult life, had seen a lot, and therefore decided to spend the rest of his days somewhere in the wilderness, almost completely alone. For this, he settled in a distant village in the middle of dense taiga forest. Mostly old people lived in the village, and there were not many residential buildings left. Since childhood, a man was keen on hunting, so he didn't have a shortage of food. He rarely returned from the forest without prey. One winter, when the hunter was sitting at home, he heard shots in the forest. Following this, a wolf howl was heard very close to his house. The man went out onto the porch to see what was happening on the street. Opening the door, he saw that a she-wolf was lying a few meters from his house. The animal was seriously injured and no longer showed signs of life. Turning over the body, the hunter found a small puppy under her. The wolf cub whined pitifully and tried to wake up his mother, but she didn't wake up. Other hunters arrived soon. It turned out that while hunting, they came across a wolf's den. Having shot the she-wolf, she grabbed her wolf cub and rushed towards the village. So the animal ended up near the house of an elderly hunter. The man felt sorry for the puppy, and he didn't allow his neighbors to deal with him, and took the wolf cub to him. The hunter promised that if the beast attacks the livestock of his neighbors at least once, he will punish it himself. The next days the man spent awake. He had to feed the wolf cub from the nipple and calm him down when he whined at night. Over time, the wolf got used to the new house and was no longer drawn to the forest. For a couple of years, the wolf cub has grown a lot, and although outwardly he looked like a bloodthirsty predator, he was also loyal to his master like any ordinary dog. The animal accurately followed all the commands and amazed the neighbors with its quick wit and ability to understand the owner perfectly. But unfortunately, while the wolf was gaining strength and growing, the health of the elderly man was greatly shaken. The age could be felt. Since he moved with difficulty, he no longer went hunting. He also forgot a lot, and the household became much more difficult. One evening, after a modest dinner, the man went to bed as usual, but he forgot to close the stove damper as he was distracted by some sounds in the yard. Already at night, through a dream, the man felt that the house smelt of burning. He opened his eyes and saw that the room was on fire, and his wolf was running in circles around it. The man tried to get up, but his legs didn't obey. As a result, he fell from the sofa onto the blanket and hit his shoulder hard, which made it impossible to crawl to the exit. His faithful pet ran up to the man. The wolf grabbed the edge of the blanket with his teeth and began to pull him to the door with his master. The man tried to help him with at least one hand, but quickly lost consciousness from the carbon monoxide. He woke up already at the neighbors. He was told that when they ran to the fire, the wolf had already pulled the elderly hunter out of the house. The man looked around and noticed his faithful friend next to him. The animal smelled of burnt hair, and there were serious wounds around the head. The patient was told that the wolf received many burns while rescuing its master. The wild beast remained loyal to its owner even when he could not adequately feed him. Despite the fact that the old man treated the wolf with meat less and less, he remembered the kindness of this man and didn't leave his friend in trouble. At the risk of being burnt alive, the wolf managed to pull the helpless man out of the burning house and didn't let his comrade die. If you liked this amazing story, like it, subscribe to our channel and share it with your friends. Bye everyone.